short of the third.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Here comes Dwayne. Now, everybody in the stadium is like giddy. They're like, oh, the backup, they're cooked. And I just tap my uncle on the chest and I go, just wait. Because and Buckeye fans at this point had already been clamoring for Dwayne. They knew what we had in Dwayne. Ryan knew what we had in Dwayne. Michigan fans, Michigan players, you see that clip where from
Rashawn
Gary's like, who's their backup? Oh, it's 7. I'm not worried. I'm in the stadium. I'm like, I know exactly what's about to happen.
Doing another watch back, another revisiting, this time 2017. I got my guy Ron joining me. If you like this kind of content, make sure you continue to like and subscribe, and we'll be here for all kind of rivalry content and college football content all week. This was a fun one, kind of a turning point in the Ohio State offense that kind of has set the stage for where we're at today with Ryan Day and Ohio State and the continued string of really good quarterback play. So, Ron, you were there at the game, right? 2017 Michigan versus Ohio State.
Yeah, this was an interesting game because everybody knows I'm from Pittsburgh. My family, they're all Pitt fans, except for me, the Ohio State fan, and my uncle who married into the family, who is a lifelong Michigan fan. And this game happened to fall on the year of his 50th birthday. So as a 50th birthday present, I bought him tickets to this game, and it was his first time ever at the Big House. Quite the game to attend, but yeah, man, it was a great time. It wasn't looking too great at the beginning. I was pretty tuned up for this game. Lots of drinks were had this day, so it's gonna be fun to rewatch it because in the stadium I was a red dot in a sea of blue.
Did you sit, like, how close did you get good seats?
Yeah, we had solid seats. The thing is, the way the bowl is at Michigan, it just like kind of gets further away from the field. It doesn't really go up, so you're like pretty low because it's like down in the ground. So like any seat in that place is pretty good. It was a cool experience. I hate to admit it. It was a nice town. I had a good time there. Everybody was. I wasn't Ron James then, so I don't know how friendly my experience would be in 2A now, but I had a great time, and it looked spooky at first. In the night before the game, so anyone that's traveling to Ann Arbor, if you don't have anything going on Friday night, the Buckeyes and the Wolverines playing hockey at Yost Arena the night before the game. When we play in Ann Arbor, Yost Arena is like 100-year-old hockey arena on Michigan's campus. It's a super cool experience. So like if you really want to get into the Ohio State Michigan vibes, I'd suggest anyone grabbing tickets to the hockey game and checking out the Buckeyes and Wolverines the night before the game if you're in Ann Arbor a day early.
We'll bet. So this one is the extended highlights, 15 minutes. We're just going to, roll through it. Obviously, if you've watched this, you've likely seen we're doing a series of these, so go check out the other stuff on the channel. And thank you guys for 4,200 subs. Looking to get to 5K here pretty shortly, but, without further ado.
Welcome to the greatest rivalry in American sports. We are all set for the 114th meeting between the...
All right, I don't want to keep pausing it. How often, how quickly did you go back and rewatch this after the game? Like, did you go home and rewatch it right away?
I've never went back and rewatched this game.
Oh, okay. So this is all good.
So I literally have only seen this game drunk in the stadium.
Yeah, all right. No, that's good. For me, I rewatch these games obsessively.
Yeah, no, I've never went back and rewatched it. Like, obviously, given the context with Dwayne and everything, you've always seen the highlights of those moments. But it was actually funny. I went back and looked at the box score and was shocked at some of the stats. And that's how, I haven't seen the game since. And just, I guess, given off my memory of the game, I thought it went a little different than it did. So it's going to be fun rewatching it and seeing how it actually went.
At the end of these, I always pull up the box score at the very, very end just to see, just because I think it's fascinating, recognizing some names, I guess.
Yeah.
And were you nervous about this game? 8-3 Michigan, 8-3 unranked Michigan.
No, so you talked about this in some of your other recap videos. I mean, how many straight wins were 2017? We're what, 6 straight wins in at this point? 5 straight
Yeah,
wins?
yeah.
Beating Michigan was like a birthday. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
just expected it to happen every year. And that's why I thought it was hilarious. I'm bringing my uncle for his birthday thinking that, like, yeah, this is a cool trip, but you're about to watch your team lose. And I mean, as you see how this game starts, I thought I was going to see the first Urban loss.
Yeah, that was kind of nasty right there. Who was that? I'm gonna turn the sound on real quick. My bad.
O'Cole. Deep. Caught. Inside the 50.
Dude, just real quick. John O'Corn was such a hospital merchant, dude. Like that wasn't a hospital ball. That was a hospital ball, right? Am I tripping?
This was one of the guys that Bryce Underwood looked up to, and remember?
That was who was playing quarterback during Bryce Underwood's formative years. No, that's funny, dude. That's real funny.
Evans in motion out of the backfield. They look his way. Find him in space. Spinning. First down, Wolverines. What a great second effort by Chris Evans.
Chris Evans was kind of cold, dude. I'll say it. Chris Evans was kind of shifty. I can acknowledge that.
That's the worst part about doing these watchbacks. You look back and you like tell yourself, like, man, we just beat up on these awful Michigan teams. And you're like,
Yeah.
I was watching your last one and I'm looking at the receivers that they have out there. I'm like, what happened to the receiver recruiting?
Yeah, bro. Devin Funchess was crazy, dude. I kept pointing out. He looked huge.
The two fullbacks in the backfield. They give it to Hill. Tries to push forward. Can he get in? No signal. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Okay, do you remember the first touchdown? Are you looking around like, oh shit?
Yes, I'm looking around because
Okay.
everybody is screaming in my face. And like we were like kind of friendly. Well, obviously, I was with a Michigan fan. So like people around us were nice and like for the most part cool. And like we had a bottle in the stadium. They let us just walk in with it. So like we're passing it around in the stadium. Everybody's drinking. So everybody's having a good time. I'm not worried at this point. I'm kind of glad that it's not overly hostile in the section because everybody's just like hype.
Oh, but this Michigan defense played well.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, this was honestly at this point of JT Barrett's career, I was so frustrated with him as a passer.
Yes.
Like so frustrated. It was kind of disgusting at times.
Gets down the sideline, cuts it inside, still on the move, and finally, Peoples-Jones, wow! Peoples-Jones down at the 10, but there
Thank you, Terry McLaurin, for tackling him. What the fuck?
is a flag.
A young Terry. Terry hasn't even become scary Terry yet.
That was little Terry.
Play fake. Over the middle, touchdown.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
14-0? I do not remember them going up 14-0 this game, Ron.
See, I do because it was getting spooky in the
Yeah, I guess
everybody around me like was real excited. Now at this point is when like it started to go from ha ha he he we're all here to have a good time to like, oh, I think we can do this.
Yeah, okay. You know, it's funny because, like, again, like, I don't think I ever doubted this game. Look at 21 Paris Campbell. Just because we always beat them.
Before we get into the real action of this game, we have to acknowledge, I don't know how you feel about these uniforms, some of my favorite Ohio State uniforms. I know a lot of people don't like them. I absolutely love these uniforms.
I love them. I like that Urban was all in to do cool shit for the Michigan-Ohio State game with the uniform.
Barrett runs it with a lane, and JT Barrett. He's stopped by Devin Bush, but he gains 6 on the play. Barrett. Dancing. Barrett runs it. Barrett. First down. Barrett. Touchdown.
It is kind of crazy given the evolution of the Ryan Day quarterback to just see an Ohio State quarterback just casually stroll for a 25-yard touchdown. I would probably jump through the ceiling if I saw Julian Sayin run for a 25-yard touchdown.
I mean, Will Howard didn't even have a 25-yard run last year, and he's got runs of 70 yards in his career.
I believe Julian Sayin had the longest run of any quarterback last year for the Buckeyes.
At like 18 yards. This is also crazy. Sam Hubbard, shout out Sam. Also crazy. This was the first Ryan Day Michigan game.
Yes, it is.
So that brings up.
I took a peek at this roster right before the game, or yesterday when we said we were going to do this, and I was just looking at all the talent on defense for the Buckeyes. And I was just ridiculous.
I mean, those real built like SEC teams, man. That's your boy Ben Victor.
Barrett to throw it. Barrett wide open ball, touchdown, Buckeyes.
I feel like that was our favorite play to run, like from that stand. I feel like we scored in the Penn State game with that same play. You always felt like Marcus Ball right there, always just wide open. Is that the best kicker in all the eras?
It feels like, I mean, it feels like it's been so long since we've had a no doubt kicker.
Yeah, agreed. John O'Corn run there is so silly, dude.
Hill and Evans in the backfield. Hill spins forward and picks up.
Is that now the second carry that we've seen from a fullback in the game?
It is.
How many do you think in all of FBS happened this year where there was 2 carries by a fullback in a game?
There's probably like 15 carries by a fullback across all of P5 all year.
He has his receiver Crawford with block.
Even if you
Crawford, and he goes down inside the 10.
Dude, it's weird watching this game back like after we've experienced our losses, right? Because like during our wins, it's like, all right, like that's no biggie, like
yeah,
it's not enough. But like now with our losses kind of happening, oh, he did a LeBron joint too. What the fuck?
7:07 remaining in the third quarter. Quinn Nordine, his extra point blocked. Barrett steps up. Barrett scrambles. Barrett
is this the drive?
Himself, and Barrett goes
I think that's
down.
the play.
About 2 yards.
I think that's the play, dude. And you could tell, like, look up here, checking on if he's okay. Austin Mack there.
Short of the third.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Now here comes Dwayne. Now everybody in the stadium is like giddy. They're like, oh, the backup, they're cooked. And I just tap my uncle on the chest and I go, just wait. Because and Buckeye fans at this point had already been clamoring for Dwayne. They knew what we had in Dwayne. Ryan knew what we had in Dwayne. Michigan fans, Michigan players, you see that clip where like from
Rashawn Gary.
Rashawn Gary's like, who's their backup? Who's their backup? Oh, it's 7. Oh, it's 7. I'm not worried. And I'm like, I'm in the stadium. I'm like, I know exactly what's about to happen. But there's a play that comes up here that I did not expect from Dwayne because he turned into JT for a second.
Yeah. He said, just so y'all know, I got both in the tank. No, dude, like this moment, at this point, like there was all those Cleveland.com videos of like Dwayne Haskins ripping the ball in the Woody had already gone viral. I mean, there was just so much. And like, obviously, like Ryan Day, the pro guy, like this is kind of a precursor to really set up some really big time stuff. And it's like the you ever heard of Amon Shumpert talk about when he stole the ball from Kobe?
Yeah, and Kobe said, you played a good game. And he was like, it's only the third quarter.
Yeah, you played a good game, young fella. That's what this was. Like, you know, we're up going into the fourth. Hey, you played a good game, young fella. And then boom, here this man goes. So I just wanted to get that precursor up.
Third down and 1. Haskins does have experience this year. Hands it off, and it's a first down for Dobbins.
JK, slight
week against Illinois.
Tease.
That's his strength, and he's got a great arm. 3rd and 5. The throw for the first time. Incomplete. That one thrown high.
There we go.
Austin Mack, the intended receiver. 8. Holding. Defense, number 28. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down. Down at 13 at the 47. Haskins delivers. Oh, what a catch!
And at that moment, everybody it felt like everybody looked around like, oh.
Oh, he can throw? Oh, he can rip it? I mean to pause it right there. That was a crazy frame.
The 23. Haskins play fake. Haskins in trouble. Haskins decides to run. Haskins with the first down and more. Look at the red shirt. Haskins
that run right there.
Yeah, I mean, look, like this is clogged up. Like the step, like for a redshirt freshman, the step up, all this green grass. I mean, that's a first rounder
right there. Because look how, I mean, he's almost dead to rights right there.
Yeah, like that's a hand on him. That's an NFL player. That's an NFL player. That's an NFL player. Obviously, like the Don Brown things, we're gonna play man, but he's got eyes. He's got eyes on quarterback and no one in his zone.
Trouble. Haskins decides to.
And this was the one that was talking shit also about, oh yeah, like Seven's got to come in.
Haskins with the first down.
And then like definitely could have gone out of bounds right there.
Absolutely, and then lowers the shoulder, and like that's the Urban team. That's the. I mean, I'm hoping you see that out of Ryan Day's team this weekend, but this upcoming weekend. But like, this is the energy of we're not losing to them. We're not afraid of them. I'm a quarterback. I'll run right through one of your defensive backs because we are tougher than you guys, and we know what we come here to do, and that's win every time we step on this field.
I mean, and that is the Urban Meyer with Mickey Marotti, full freedom. And like he thought for sure he was going out of bounds because he stopped running and he looked pissed off that he tried to run him over.
Look at the redshirt freshman come in and play ball. Lavert Hill knocks him out of play, but it's a 21-yard gain. Down and goal at the 1. Haskins with Dobbins in the backfield. Dobbins. Touchdown Buckeyes. Just like that.
Stud. Like on the hunt looking for Zach too.
At this point, I have my phone out of my pocket. I'm recording everybody around me because the faces are stunned because for 2 quarters, it felt like this was going to be the year. They finally do it. They got Harbaugh's finally going to get over the hump and get his win over Urban Meyer.
And that block kick meant something at this point too.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're now losing because of it.
Dude, how is Sam Hubbard so productive, bro? He was so productive. Oof. You could tell this was settling in. Okay, good old Michigan. This,
Well, it feels like you have this in the game, regardless of who's dominating the rivalry, because you've had those moments in the last 4 years where you felt like, oh, I've seen this movie before. I know what's happening. And you get that from this Michigan team after, their 8-game losing streak. They're 5 games into it at this point. They know what's about to happen.
Like, oh, like this is over. Like, and that's how the rivalry feels like when nothing goes your way. Like, I felt like this 1-point lead felt like a 20-point lead. Oh, KJ. Oh, KJ.
Talk about a precursor. He, a year before he's about to lead the team in receptions.
Yeah, this was ultimate precursor moment for sure. Did Benjamin Victor get a penalty called there?
I don't think so.
44-yard attempt. Bro, it was so easy, bro. We were so automatic, dude.
I can shed a tear.
It was like nothing. He was chilling, no celebration or anything.
That's because Urban was also a special team psychopath. What a catch.
How did he catch that shit?
That was insane.
What the fuck? Talk your shit, young man.
Is that tough?
Yeah, dude. But again, bro, this 4-point lead felt like a 40-point lead. Urban didn't lose to them.
The Ohio State 45. Closing in on 8 minutes. And Higdon. Karan Higdon.
And also, I feel like this year, like, we avoided the huge play a lot, bro.
John O'Corn. Looking underneath.
I'm trying to remember how this drive ends. And
I have no clue how it ends. I'm watching this for the first time. I mean, 4th and 4. I mean, I would assume 4th down stop. They didn't trust their kicker. Damon Webb was such an underrated Buckeye, bro.
Now, 3rd and 7.
Haskins to throw. Haskins underneath. First
Yep. Yep. Oh, they said he stepped out.
And was he out of bounds? I think he stepped out.
I need that from BI on Saturday.
4:20 to go. Haskins underneath and throws another strike. This time the Paris.
I mean, they're still. I mean, that's Ryan Day right there.
Yeah, this is the Ryan Day drive. And this also, here we go, a secondary precursor. We couldn't run the ball in short yardage with Dwayne out there, and that bled over to next year in a huge way.
Yeah, I mean, the run game the next year
was abysmal.
Like, we have no defense, no run game. We're about to just go out here and play 7-on-7.
Yeah. And they missed one, dude. Oh, we missed one.
Yeah, we missed one.
That was such a shocker, too.
First down at their own 27.
I'm stressing at this point.
Bro, this was the no, John, no. That's what, do you remember that clip?
No. Who is he throwing that to?
Don't know.
I mean, if Vandal was around back then, you'd be questioning what happened there. So we've now seen the flag planting, the fights after the game. At this point in the rivalry, I thought I was witnessing one of the most disrespectful things that I've ever seen in a sporting rivalry. And Michigan fans start to file out of the stadium at this point. And Ohio State is sending Ohio around the stadium. O-H-I-O. And it's like each quadrant of the stadium doing a letter, and like watching them go out of the stadium, like walk up the stairs while they're chanting Ohio. Like, I mean, a moment that I'll never forget as a sporting fan. And like, this is when it starts. See you guys, have a fun walk out of the stadium. I mean, I was there until the stadium was empty, like down at the railing, taking pictures at the game. I mean, probably one of the greatest sporting events I've ever attended live, and a great experience.
That was, it's over, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're down by 11 at this point.
Yeah.
With 27 seconds left, and they're still out here
trying to throw the ball, trying to get back in it. Dude, I want to find that John O'Corn clip, dude, because it was so funny.
That will take us to the end of the game. Ohio State prevails. Game is tied at 14.
I mean, you can look at this game as like the turning point in the Ohio State offense.
Yeah, no, this was the change. I'll just stop. This picture right here. This was from Urban Meyer to Ryan Day. That's the picture. That's it.
I mean, two different versions of greatness, but definitely a new era.
Yeah, definitely a new era. Definitely a new era. I was gonna look for the John thing, but I don't think I can find it. Offense. But hey, look, make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment. All of that helps us. We are trying to get to 5K sooner rather than later, and obviously we do that with your help. And then obviously, like this week, it's rivalry week, so hit the bell notification. We're gonna have Ron and Q, bunch of content. Me and Tyler, a bunch of content. So be here right on Dead Air Sport.
Appreciate you.